Hey guys, Rob from Georgia here with you, aka VHS82 apostrophe, fresh off my shelf by shelf Blu-ray collection. Thought I would take the time and roll right on into my DVD shelf by shelf. Just two simple reasons. One, I have gotten quite a few films since the last time I did it, but I've also rearranged the entire thing for the first time ever by distribution company, so that ought to be interesting. Again, thank you for everyone who has checked out my shelf by shelf Blu-ray that I've just recently uploaded. The comments, the likes, and everything. So appreciate every single one of you. Again, not a lot of original content on my channel, so I do appreciate the subs and just all the involvement that I do get, the interaction. Again, my channel, you can find me. Letterboxd, you can find me. Bay of Blood podcast, our black and white nights commentaries that we are in the midst of rolling out, and I think we're up to 13. A whole bunch of them ought to be coming up soon. The 22 Shots recently guested on episode 187, which was their OG versus remake of the Crazies, so definitely check that out. And of course, BodyBags, I am your Wednesday night host each and every week. So all those links will be down below. Check out some of these things. Again, I so appreciate each and every one of you who takes the time out to check out the stuff I do. Thank you. Let's roll on. All right, guys, rolling on into shelf number 2 here. Still in Artisan, Oliver Stone, The Doors. Again, special edition. Man, DVD, man, really had its moment, man, when it was just putting out some really nice editions. All right, I'm just gonna set that down for the moment. Give me a little bit more room. All right, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the original. Man, what a classic film that is. Still in Artisan, Reservoir Dogs, classic. Again, absolutely classic. And this Artisan Extreme release of kind of like a tin, whatever, of Terminator 2. I really need to upgrade. I've seen this for only like $7 and change for the 4K edition. I really need to upgrade because I don't even have it on blue. All right, Artsploitation. I only got 3. I won these in a contest through the 22 Shots. JP had sent this to me. So Russia, Chile, and Argentina. The Bullet Collector, Hidden in the Woods, and Memory of the Dead. Rolling on to one from Blackened. Of course, it's the Metallica live from Quebec concert. Now into my Blue Underground. I got a few of these. The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Man, this is one of my favorite giallos by Dario Argento. And again, 2-disc special edition. And they really were doing a good job at times with these. The Church, a newer one to my collection, Michele Sauvé. Fulci, City of the Living Dead. Man, this was a nice. Now I've got the brand new Blue Underground release of this. Looks beautiful. Oh, the Crazies, the OG Crazies. Classic George A. Romero. Ooh, Bruno Mattei, Hell of the Living Dead. I remember as a kid renting this out of the video store, man. And I just was so enthralled by the whole special forces going into the jungles and ascertaining info on this factory and why these people were turning into zombies. Classic, man. The artwork is awesome. Fulci again, sorry about that. House by Cemetery, another great release by Blue Underground on DVD. And this thing has like 17 or 16 alternative titles. The one I have Blue Underground released here as Let Sleeping Corpses Lie, Murders in the Manchester Morgue, I think, or The Living Dead in the Manchester Morgue. Yeah, this is classic stuff. That in 1974 really influenced a lot of filmmakers, I think. Extremely important film if you've never seen it. Maniac, man, 30th anniversary edition of the OG. Classic stuff. Again, great release. The Prowler, mentioned this earlier, I think. Tom Savini, some of his best work. Early 80s slasher. Shockwaves, man, what a great release of this film. Awesome. Oh, shoot, Peter Cushing. Yeah, John Carradine. Good stuff, man. Argento, Suspira. For the longest time, man, this was my pristine edition, man. Now I've got the 4K, and it looks beautiful. Oh, Fulci Zombie, man. I picked this up on the cheap one time. This is, of course, long before Blue Underground put out its beautiful edition. Man, I just love the whole bridge cover, you know, walking across the bridge cover scenes. Whatever, I can't talk. Okay, moving out of Blue Underground into CJ Entertainment. The Flu, if you've never seen this, you ought to. This is classic South Korean filmmaking, man. This is scary, scary, scary stuff. Moving on into Colombia. Numbers First, 30 Days at Night. It's a good film, man. Sam Raimi produced. It's a fun movie, man. Just love the whole concept of being plunged into darkness for 30 days. Christine, John Carpenter, Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula. Still on Columbia, the Fog remake, absolutely freaking crappy. I actually saw it in the theater too. My daughter dragged me. It was not a fun experience, but you know, I think I picked this up for like $1. Let's see. Yeah, you know, double feature. I know, and I still know what you did last summer. This was a nice little packaging they did on that. Still in Colombia. This is Savani's 1990 remake of the George A. Romero classic, Night of the Living Dead. The Shallows. It's a fun movie. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. Some Matthew McConaughey, man, and Renee Zellweger. Some good stuff right there. Still in Colombia. Last one for Colombia, Zombieland, the first one. All right, only one from Criterion. And of course, that is the classic Godzilla. And this is a freaking fantastic release. Man, fully loaded, tons of stuff, commentaries, film historian, some really, really good stuff. I got just a few Dark Sky here. Tobe Hooper's Eaten Alive. This is a great, great movie. Heavy Metal Apocalypse. What the heck was that called? I can't remember what that was called. That's the alternative Walmart issue title. And $5 on the Walmart shelf. 2-disc Ultimate Edition metal case here. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Man, good stuff. And the last one from Dark Sky. One of the best modern or contemporary films to come out of late. We Are Still Here. This is freaking awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, just a small handful from Dimension. Rob's Halloween entry, the theatrical cut. There's my ticket. And his unrated again, my ticket. And let's see here. Yeah, George A. Romero's original, his signature copy. I actually picked this up at the George A. Romero Museum in Evans City when I visited the cemetery there. So this is a special pickup, and at the time it was the only one that had his commentary on it. Let's see here, Dimension, Continuing Planet Terror. Find a lot of these on the cheap at you know, either like CD Warehouse, Second and Charles, the places that deal with used by sell trade stuff. I think this might be the very first box set I ever bought. Scream 1, 2, 3. This was, you know, kind of moves up and down. It's got a bonus disc in there and a book in there, and just a great DVD release of that trilogy. Then 2 from Dimension Extreme. Rogue, unrated. It's not a bad Killer Croc film. And Dario's third piece to his Three Mothers trilogy. All right, from Docurama Films, the best worst movie. I think I had JP sent this to me too. That was another one sent from the 22 shots. And then from DreamWorks, my only one from DreamWorks, Sweeney Todd. Nice edition of DVD on that. And then my only one from Echo Bridge, The Puppet Master. Again, I'll say it again. If you don't have a big collection and you're looking to begin one, a great way is to go to Walmart and look for some of these franchises on the cheap, man. That was like 9 movies, and that couldn't have been more than $6-7. Electra, of course, Metallica concert. The year and a half of the life of part 1 and 2. That was some pretty. Oh, look at this. That's when I saw Metallica in Germany. Some good stuff, man. From Elite, the original I Spit on Your Grave stuff. Then from First Look, the remake to It's Alive. It's not that bad. I did this on BodyBags. Good Times, my only Good Times DVD. Kingdom of the, I think it is, yeah, it has to be. Kingdom of the Spiders, classic. William Shatner, man. My only Grindhouse. I gotta show you off this. My Ticket. It was my first Fulci film on the big screen. Classic, man. Cat in the Brain. It's good stuff, man. And who knew HBO actually got in the business of releasing stuff? The Changling. George C. Scott, classic stuff, man. Icon, my only Icon DVD. Rare Exports, man. This is some classic Christmas movies, man. One from IFC, Almost Human, Joe Begos. Of course, he just recently put out VFW. This is Image Entertainment. Carpenter's original Assault on Precinct 13. Another one from Image, The Stuff. Classic old stuff. And then the first of one of two, Intervision. Island, Bruno Mattei's Island of the Living. Whoops, sorry about that. Island of the Living Dead. That will wrap up shelf number 2. Again, a lot of great editions of films on DVD, and I'll just say, man, some of these editions are better than the Blu-ray editions that would come out. Now, of late, we've got some great stuff from Blue Underground that's coming out, and Arrow, of course. Synopsis is always pretty good. Second Sight. So there's a lot of companies out there really getting into the game of putting out great releases. But DVD, man, had its moment, and I do got just a minute. What was it called? It's still Heavy Metal Pocket. No, there's another name for this. I can't remember. Oh well. But that was Walmart's gift to us all. Their reissued cover and everything. So anyway, shelf number 2. Some good stuff in there. For sure. All right.
This is not a dream.